Welcome to our channel, where we explore the art and science of crafting delicious beverages at home. Today, we're diving into an exciting project, making your own alcohol right in your kitchen, legally and safely. So grab your apron and let's get started.
In the next few minutes, I'll guide you through the process of homemade fermentation, from preparing your ingredients to tasting the final product. But first, let's talk about the essentials, being safe and staying legal in your homebrewing adventures.
Before you begin, it's crucial to understand the laws in your area regarding home alcohol production. Some regions allow making wine and beer, but distilled spirits might be restricted. Always check local regulations before starting. And remember, safety first. Keep your workspace clean and practice responsible consumption.
At the heart of all homemade alcohol is fermentation, a natural process where yeast consumes sugar, producing alcohol and carbon dioxide. The type of sugar and yeast you use can affect the flavors and alcohol content of your final drink. It's like magic, but backed by science. To get started, you'll need a few tools: a fermenter, an airlock, sanitizer, and bottles. For ingredients, gather water, a sugar source like fruit or grains, and yeast. Equipment needed: 1. Fermentation vessel, a glass carboy or a food-grade plastic fermenter. 2. Airlock and bung, to allow gases to escape during fermentation. 3. Stirring spoon, preferably a long-handled, food-safe one. 4. Siphoning tube, for transferring liquids without disturbing sediment. 5. Bottling bucket, for mixing priming sugar before bottling. 6. Bottles and caps, for storing the finished product. 7. Capper, to seal bottles. 8. Thermometer, to monitor brewing temperatures. 9. Hydrometer, to measure the specific gravity and assess fermentation progress. 10. Sanitizer, essential for cleaning all equipment to prevent contamination. Ingredients: 1. Malt extract, liquid or dried, as the base of your beer. 2. Hops, to add bitterness and aroma. 3. Yeast, specific strains depending on beer style. 4. Water, clean and chlorine-free, often filtered or distilled. 5. Priming sugar, for carbonating the beer in bottles. 1. Boil. Begin by boiling water in a large pot. Add malt extract and allow it to dissolve completely. Boil for 60 minutes and add hops at different times to achieve the desired bitterness and aroma. 2. Cool the wort. After boiling, cool the wort rapidly to around 70 degrees Fahrenheit 21 degrees Celsius using an ice bath or a wort chiller. 3. Transfer to fermenter. Pour the cooled wort into the fermentation vessel. Add enough water to achieve the desired volume, typically 5 gallons. 4. Pitch the yeast. Once the wort is at the correct temperature, sprinkle yeast over the top. You may need to rehydrate dried yeast or prepare a yeast starter for liquid yeast, according to instructions. 5. Ferment. Seal the fermenter with an airlock and let it sit at a consistent temperature suitable for your yeast, usually around 65 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit or 18 to 24 degrees Celsius for Alesh. Primary fermentation usually takes 1 to 2 weeks. 6. Measure specific gravity. Use a hydrometer to ensure fermentation is complete. The specific gravity should be stable over a couple of days. 7. Bottle. Dissolve priming sugar in a small amount of boiled water and mix it with the fermented beer in the bottling bucket. Siphon into bottles and cap them. 8. Condition. Store bottles at room temperature for 1 to 2 weeks to carbonate. Then, move them to a cooler place to mature and clarify further, anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks, depending on the style. And now, the moment of truth. Pour a glass, savor your handiwork, and enjoy the fruits, literally, of your labor. Cheers to you and your new skills in homebrewing.
Thanks for joining us today. If you enjoyed this guide, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more brewing adventures. Share your own brewing stories in the comments, and let's raise a glass to creativity. See you next time on our channel.
And may the good old Santa Claus provide you with beer and happiness this Christmas.